As we gather in the chapel here in old Kilmainham jail, I think about these past weeks. Will they say we failed from our school days? They have told us we must yearn for liberty. Yet all I want from this dark place is to have you here with me. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. Take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger. There won't be time to change our love, for we must say goodbye. Now I know it's hard for you, my love, to ever understand the love I share for these brave men, love for our dear land. But Lord Murray called me to his side down in the GPO. I had to leave my old sick bed. To him I had to go. Oh, Grace, just hold me in your arms and let this moment linger. Oh, take me out at dawn and I will die. With all my love, I place this wedding ring upon your finger.
Over stars on its way to sing through the night, like a lark who is yearning to when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music. And I'll sing
As we gather
Welcome back, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Patchogue Theatre Gala celebrating Irish tenor Ronan Tynan. And I am here with this beautiful singer who is performing with him, and she's going to introduce herself to the camera.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Farley.
Rebecca, tell my audience how you were invited to do this event tonight with Ronan Tynan.
About 5 years ago, Ronan came to the University of Kentucky for the first time. He's a visiting professor of sorts. He comes for a couple of weeks out of each semester and he teaches the students. So about 5 years ago, I had my first voice lesson with him, and he really, really encouraged me, let me realize my own potential, and we've just stayed connected over the years, stayed in touch, and I'm very happy to be able to share this performance with him tonight.
It's amazing. Your voice, you really have a gorgeous voice. Has anyone ever told you you belong on Broadway?
Well, I've heard that several times, and I hope, one day to be on Broadway. That would be wonderful, or, the Metropolitan Opera stage. Either one would be great.
So you must be thrilled this evening to be performing with Ronan right here on the Patchogue Theater.
I really am. He's a wonderful musician, a wonderful singer, and it helps me step up my own game to be singing beside him.
Now, where did your love of music come from?
I think it started out going to church and hearing my dad sing at church.
Oh, so it's hereditary.
I guess so, yeah.
Yes, it's hereditary.
Yeah, so that's where it started, and I liked musicals as a kid, and on a whim auditioned for a summer music program in Kentucky, where I'm from, and I got in.
So you're a Southern girl.
I sure am.
A Southern belle.
I am, yeah. I've just moved to New York, actually.
What do you think of New York?
It is so exciting, so vibrant and energetic, and very, very, very different, but wonderful.
Where do you live right now? Where you live? Are you living in New York City?
I sure am. I'm living in Brooklyn, very close to Manhattan.
Okay.
Mhm.
Fantastic. That's the scene. Brooklyn is the scene. It's the scene where all art and culture and so many people in fashion are living. That's where people live now. They live in Brooklyn. That's the new trend now. Used to be the Village, darling. In my day, it was the Village, but now it's Brooklyn.
Yeah, you have to work to keep up with all of that, don't you? It changes so quickly, but it's a very, very unique group of people, very creative.
Now, are you going to be touring with Ronan, or is this it for now? Or are you going to be going with different places where he's performing?
We're talking about a couple of other performances. I won't be, on a full tour with him, but we are. A couple of things are in the works, and we'll have to see.
He just loves you.
Oh.
Tell my audience where we could go to find out more information. Do you have a website, a Facebook page? How can we find out more about you?
I do have a YouTube channel that is youtube.com/Rebecca Farley Sings.
Spell that.
RebeccaFarleysings.
Okay. And no Facebook?
Not yet. It's in the works.
Facebook is in the works, but not
Yes,
quite
and
there
a
yet.
website as well.
Okay. Spell it again so my audience can.
RebeccaFarleysings. Rebecca Farley Sings.
You're gorgeous. Give me a kiss.
You're gorgeous.
And we'll be back in a moment, darling. Some more interviews right here at the Patchogue Theater. Keep watching. Big champagne kisses.
As we gather in the chapel here in old Maiden Jail, I think about these past weeks. Will they say we failed from our school days? They have told us we must yearn for liberty. Yet all I want from this dark place is to have you here with me. As we
Cognac, darlings. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the Patchogue Theater Gala with celebrity Irish tenor, Mr. Dr. Ronan Tynan.
How are you?
Yes, what a pleasure to be here with you.
Pleasure to be with you. You're looking tremendous.
Tell my audience, darling, about this event tonight, this evening. What can we expect, and what is it really all about?
So, well, this is the gala that Patchogue Theatre put on every year, and Clara this year had asked me would I do the gala. And I normally sing in February for them, which is, we have a great troupe of fans that come out every February for us, and she asked me this year would I do the gala. I said sure. So she said can we put in different types of music and styles, so I said yeah, we can do that. And in the process of thinking about it, I decided maybe we should do something a little different. We should put in some Broadway, some stuff that would kind of encourage difference. I mean, naturally enough, we're going to sing some Irish, but it's not all Irish by any manner of means. We'll sing the big Irish numbers, but I want to do some Broadway, some opera, and contemporary.
And contemporary. Now, you sing so beautifully. Really, how many years have you been singing?
Since I was 33. I started my life as a medical doctor, and then...
Really, you did... I noticed that it says that you are a doctor. And I wasn't sure if you were a doctor because you studied,
No, music, no.
Ah, so you really are a medical doctor.
Medical doctor, yeah.
What kind of medicine do you...
I specialised in orthopedics and sports injuries.
Oh my goodness, and which brings me to my next question. You were born with a disability.
That's right.
Tell my audience what that disability is.
Well, I was born with a disability called bilateral phocomelia, which basically means failure of the lower limbs to develop properly, and both feet were splayed. But I was very blessed. I had two amazing parents who kind of directed me in a sense of not self-pity, but of striving for what I could achieve. I had a mother who was so forthwith and so driven that I sometimes think they're not adjectives that can describe her. I had a father who adored me to death.
She didn't want you to feel sorry for yourself.
Absolutely not. But I mean, she loved the idea of the fact that I became a doctor. She wasn't so sure about the singing. She believed the singing was an avocation, not a vocation.
Yeah, I come from a very strict old-fashioned Italian family, and they didn't believe in show business either. It was like get married, have babies, and, forget about this.
Well, I think, when parents kind of invest in their children, they want, the fruit of the work or the education to show. And when a son decides, okay, I'm going singing, that's a bit of a shock. But my father loved the idea, loved it. Ma'am, not so sure.
Tell my audience, was there anything that was most challenging to you out of all your performances? Did you have a specific performance that you found that was the most challenging that you can remember?
I think one of the biggest challenges I ever had was to sing at the Reagan funeral. Because
really?
I was the only soloist there. So we had been in the cathedral since 5:30 in the morning, and I didn't sing till 11 o'clock. So I had very little chance to even warm up. So that was fairly challenging.
Really, was it?
Yeah.
But you've toured all over the world.
I have, but I mean, I don't think you're ready for something as big as that, because it had an audience of 49 million.
49 million, oh my God.
39 presidents and top people from all over the world attended this great man's funeral. So it was a big deal.
I'm sure it was. Now, you're going on to do more things, more and much more fulfilling things. Can you tell my audience where your next tour will be?
Well, I'm kind of in the middle of a lot of stuff at the moment. I also teach in the University of Kentucky 2 semesters every year. We're getting ready to do 2 new albums. We've a lot. I'm kind of in the middle of a tour at the moment, in the sense that I've 8 dates in the next 3 weeks. So I suppose that really is a tour in itself.
It sure is. Tell my audience, where can we go to find out more information about you? Do you have a website?
I do. My website is www.ronantynan.net, and it's filled up with all performances that they do, plus extra stuff. And anyone who wants to contact me can contact me through there, no problem.
You are the best.
You're very welcome.
Thank you. Give me a kiss. Mwah.
There you go.
And we'll be back in a moment, darling. Some more interviews coming up. Keep watching Pink Champagne Kisses.
Thank you.
This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.